Welcome back. So today's plan is pretty simple. Look on all the splits, see how they're doing, and move the ones that are ready into their own distinct hives. Let's get to it. Okay, so last week this hive was pretty far along, far enough that I had to remove one frame to make place, and yeah, they're definitely ready for their own hive. See if I can find the queen just in case. I'd like to mark her too. These two queens have been quite elusive. Can't find them. Oh yeah, they're packed. There's 5 frames of bees, so let's start moving these gals. And I made them a brand new purple and green seal. Let's move them over. Get in more comfortable place though. Separate the frames from one another. Let's try and move without squishing any bees. Now it's important you try and place them in the same order that they were in the nuke. So they usually set up their nest in a way that uses the way they were placed. See if I can find Our Majesty. See a very young nurse bee. Those are cute and all fuzzy. Oh, and let's make sure that there are no swarm cups, because these gals were wanting for space. All right, in you go. Quite a bit of brood, as you can see. There's some intermingled drone. I don't think she's a drone layer. There's another couple of cups at the bottom of the frame. Let's get rid of those. You gals have more and enough space now. Look for our queen, just in case. Yeah, they're starting to backfill with nectar. It's high time I gave them some space. She might be in the center frame. I did give them an empty drawn frame so she could have more room to lay and avoid swarming. Sorry girls, careful. This frame is very light. This means probably mostly brood. Yeah, it's covered in very, very young brood. Well, larvae area. See if we can find the queen. It's something weird. When you really need to find them, usually they hide. I'll find her someday. Let's see. A lot of mixed brood and food reserves. Yeah. More indication they were out of room again. More cups at the bottom. Destroy those. Make sure they don't swarm now that I'm finally giving them the space they need. Okay, last frame. More of the same wall-to-wall brood with just a bit too much food again. These gals are doing amazing. I may have failed for the most part on raising queen cups, but those splits are gorgeous. Just for the fun of it, let me show you. You see a bunch of mature and capped brood in the middle, ringed by younger brood and eggs, and then ringed by food. That frame is amazing. The only reason it's spotty is because they lack space, which the problem should be solved right after this move. Where are you? Come on, girl. There's some more cups here. Well, Her Majesty remains elusive. Separate these. Try and dump them in front of the hive. Okay. And lastly, but certainly not least, let's give them some frames. There we go. You girls now have room to expand, make more bees, maybe make some honey this year. Wow. That sounds silly, but I'm kind of proud of them. Inner cover. Migratory cover. Come on. There we go. And finally, the plug. It feels great. It's not my first plate, but it kind of feels like it. I'm really happy. All right, let's keep on checking on the other nukes. These bees have calmed down a lot. At the beginning of the season, they were aggressive. Well, at the beginning of the season, they were very defensive. Now they're very, very chill. No queen on the cover. See, these gals are not quite as far along as the Galaxy Hive, I should say. They've barely started drawing this frame. But there's a full 2.5, 3 frame of bees of coverage. So they're doing pretty well. This thing is doing beautiful. Like a large amount of pollen at the bottom. There's a big reserve of pollen here. A nice big patch of brood and some honey at the top. This frame is just eggs wall to wall on this side. Oof, population looks really low. There's a 2-frame split. See how they're doing. Might have been robbed. If that's the case, I'll give them a 3rd frame. But this looks like it failed. They need eggs. That's what they need. Looks like they failed making a queen. There's a huge slab of brood about to be born. Let's see if there's a queen cell on that next one. Looks like there's not, but what I can do is give them eggs. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let's make sure our queen is not there. All right. There's eggs here. Let's give them another shot at raising a queen. There we go. Thank you again. You gals are amazing. All right, I'm gonna give the rest of the hives a quick once over. If anything of note happens, I'll make sure to let you know. Okay, most of the nuke seem to have done okay. A few of them were in a bad spot. Most of the population absconded. So what I'll do is try, I have like 3 production hives left. I'll try to get some open brood from them and reinforce those that are near failure and see what happens. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all next time. Please like and subscribe.